Hey guys, and welcome to the video. So in my last video where I tested out the inner tube to see how fast I could go, quite a few of you pointed out that I could use a portal loop to get up to faster speeds. So today I want to try out a few different methods involving the portal gun to see how much I can improve on my last attempt. Now the most obvious thing to try first is just placing two teleporters like this and traveling through them. However, this method doesn't really work, seeing as you lose all of your speed after a couple of teleports. So I next tried to move the teleporters further apart, and this had a better effect. But I now ran into the problem that I passed through the blocks at the top after reaching a certain speed, and thus wasn't able to get much faster than my original attempt. So I next had the idea to combine both regular teleporters and the portal gun. The idea was that once I passed through the blocks at the top of the tube, it would be able to teleport me back to the bottom again, restarting the cycle. Yeah, let's just say this idea didn't really work. So my next idea was to increase the thickness of the blocks at the top in an attempt to stop myself from passing through them. And this did work. Sort of. By increasing the thickness, I was able to reach a higher speed before passing through them, but it still didn't completely stop me. So I next tried to increase the thickness further. However, this just caused me to get stuck inside of the blocks after it reached a certain thickness. The design I ended up settling on was two portals a couple hundred blocks apart, with the top portal placed on a 3-block thick wall. Now, the portals are pretty finicky when they're placed like this, and every time I conducted the experiment, I got a slightly different result, which makes me think that it might be possible to get a faster speed. But after around 30 attempts, this following clip was the best that I could manage. I also decided to see how much damage I would be able to do with this kind of speed. So I set up some target dummies at the top of the tube, and I equipped a melee set of gear. The thing that made this attempt stand out from the rest was I actually managed to complete 6 teleporter loops before I clipped through the blocks at the top. And this was the only attempt that this happened, and it was much more common for me to only complete around 3 to 4 loops. And I was traveling about 600 miles per hour when I clipped through the top portal, which is quite a bit faster than most of my runs. So once I reached the top, you can see that I dealt 2.13 million DPS to the target dummies, and I hit a maximum speed of 1,424 miles per hour. Like I said earlier, I do think that it might be possible to increase this speed, but I am pretty confident that the result I achieved was pretty close to the maximum possible speed using an inner tube. Unless, of course, there's another strategy that I'm not aware of. But either way, I was able to achieve almost twice the speed of my last video, so I will consider this a success. If you enjoyed the video and would like to see more, consider subscribing to keep up to date with my uploads in the future. I've been making good progress in my 1 HP challenge playthrough, and I should have the second episode done in a couple of days. But with that out of the way, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.